two different buckets, one of them being the technical community and the other one the non-technical community. So the technical community will often do what we call break or build. So they will build the decentralized applications on ontology. They will build tools. They will help us build all the things you'll need in the ecosystem. They will also help us to break ontology, and by that we mean they will find security vulnerabilities. They will help to do penetration testing so we can build a secure framework. Then we also have the non-technical community, which is really the community who help us to inspire. They help us to spread the word. They go around with us and host the meetups and the hackathons, and they will often be the voice of ontology out to the world. As Lee Jun said, the community is at highest priority for ontology. We really believe that when we build the technology, when we build our ecosystem, the community will play a crucial role. They will help the businesses to engage with the ecosystem. They will help them to develop and really support them in many ways. So of the total token supply, we have allocated 10% to the technical community, which is equivalent to 100 million ONTs. All right, technical community. Let's leave aside the non-technical community and really focus on technical. First, who are the technical community? And again, we try to put them into two buckets. We have the individual contributors, and then we have independent groups. The individual contributors, they come in various shapes and sizes. Or a lot of the times they will be IT professionals, they will be consultants or students, and we find them worldwide. They are from America, they're from Japan, Korea, they're from Europe, and we have a really good coverage around the world by that. They work for ontology and develop on ontology in different capacity. Some of them do it full-time, some of them they do it part-time, and they also come with various level of expertise. And then we have the independent groups. We have a few groups which is purely dedicated to ontology. It's often independent or individual developers who form these groups and focus really only on ontology. Then we have some groups which is focusing on various projects, and one of them being ontology. And finally, we have our partners and our co-builders, which also allocate groups to do ontology development. So I brought a few pictures today, and the pictures in the top is our Tokyo meetup, where we met a lot of developers. Besides that, we have 3 gentlemen that I never ever met. It's some who contacted us on one of our online channels. And it's quite amazing because we never met them, we don't really know who they are, but they did tremendous development work for ontology and rewarded them for that. The picture below is from the Bay Area in California, and it's one of our community members who is working for multinational Fortune 500 companies, and he's helping us doing technical reviews on the ontology framework. And lastly, we have a wallet called O3, and that's one of the examples of other organizations who also do development for ontology, and they allocate a huge proportion of their team to do that. Good, so that was a bit about who they are. So what do they do and how do they do it? They contribute, as we explored a bit before, with building on top of ontology, and they help to break ontology and really make it more secure. They are focusing on real business scenarios. Under that could be IoT, digital identity, data exchange, also some more technical levels on the protocol or the architecture itself. They do it when they meet us at the hackathons, they do it when they meet us at the meetups, and then we also have a set of portals where they can engage with us. For instance, we have our developer center, we have our bug bug bounty program, and we have our online social media channels like Discord and GitHub. Often when we work with the community, we submit some proposals for something we would like them to do, which something we encourage them to do. But it goes both ways. We also encourage the community to submit proposals if they have something they want to develop. And we have a lot of ways they can do that. And when they do it, we will take it to the core team and we will really go through that idea and we will put up some feedback and potentially some reward plan for that. Okay, so I brought a few pictures here, and the top one is from our bug bounty program, where you can see we put up some bounties, and then people, they can claim it. And when they claim it, we will monitor the progress, and we will make it visible for the community what is being developed and what is the progress of that. And then we also have our developer central and our GitHub channels. Okay, a note on the Ontology Olympus Accelerator program. In addition to what Lee Junhee said, this is also very much focused on the technical community. So if the technical community have a project and a concept where they already have taken the baby steps and developed maybe a bit of the technical and the concept, they can enroll in our incubation program. And this program will support the project in any given resources or capabilities that this particular project might lack. So if you have any ideas from the technical community and you have some concept and some development going already, I really encourage you to apply for the incubation program. We also travel around the world, like we do right now in Korea, on our different tours, where we host meetups and hackathons. We will go across Asia Pacific, we will go to America, we will continue into Europe, and this is just one of our tours. We will do it continuously, and we will go out and meet the community, especially the technical community from my side, where we will, a lot of the times, also get the hands dirty, and we will start to program together, and we will explore the smart contract ideas and so forth. So now we talked about who they are, what do they do, and how do they do it, which leaves us with why. So why ontology, and why this whole technical community around ontology? There's kind of two parts of this. There's the technical side, and then there's also more the cultural side, the values that we find within the project. And when I talk to the community, I get a lot of different answers. But often I hear that they really sympathize with our ideas for giving the users control of their own data. They like the ideas of high-performance networks, they like cross-chain ideas, they like distributed data exchange and identity, and so forth. And we keep asking this why question because we believe it's really important to understand why people come to ontology in order to create this sense of community. We want to create a culture where we steer in the same direction and really give some deeper, more meaningful reasons to join ontology. But for the technical side, I try to bring a few points. So why ontology for technical community developers? First of all, we have our core technology. We have the high-performance framework, which is a new generation with high TPS ranging from 5 to 8 to 10,000. And as we progress to ontology 2.0, we will go up that ladder to around the 8-10,000. We also have a very stable network. And then we have these chain networks. So it's very important to understand that it's not only one blockchain, it's several blockchains which serves different purpose, they serve different applications. Then we have modules and protocols. So for all these chains to connect and really interoperate within each other, we have modules for distributed identity, for data exchange, for reputation management and scores. And finally, we have our smart contracts. So the smart contracts you can use any given mainstream language, like C#, Java, and so forth. We also have some products and tools. We have what I would call a complete package for distributed ledger technology, because we have our Go implementation of the ontology